manages the flow of power from the fuel cell, which is buried underneath. This can here is actually the 90 kilowatt fuel cell that's buried in here. But this device, this controller unit, manages the flow of electrical current from that fuel cell to the drive motor. It manages the flow of electrical current to and from the drive motor to the battery. And the battery is stored in the back where my spare tire should be. And this vehicle does not have a spare tire. And so it is actually the heart and control of the whole system. One question I often get is, how safe is hydrogen? Here in the United States particularly, there is a long-term, I would say almost cultural fear of hydrogen based to events that happened at the beginning of the 20th century. Here in the 21st century, these questions are still being asked. We're seeing them slowly fading away. But the answer to the safe use of hydrogen is analogous to the safe use of fuels, all types of fuels, our petrol, natural gas, whatever. Every single one of these things is a flammable material that needs to be treated with respect and caution. The technologies to do this, to manage the safety, are quite readily accessible and easy to deploy. In the terms of this vehicle, there are gas sensors that reside in the engine compartment and in the passenger compartment that would detect a leak. And that's the biggest concern, is what happens if there is a leak of hydrogen. It's like if there was a leak of natural gas into your apartment or out of your stove. Eventually you can build up an atmosphere that could create a pressure wave and do some damage. Whereas here, sorry.
Is that the cost a lot more?
Putting the sensor in? Tremendous work's being done to get the cost down. I believe that sensor probably costs something in the neighborhood of $50. And it's comparable to probably on a conventional vehicle, a PCV sensor that's probably $10 to $15. So it's not that costly when you make enough of them. So, the tank storage system. Because they were built so strong, but because of the way they're attached to the vehicle, they fell down and dropped away. So they didn't absorb the impact, but rather they were able to escape that. And the lines that connected the tanks were flexible. They're only 6 millimeters in diameter, a quarter of an inch in diameter. So a lot of thought and engineering care has gone into the design of this system to make it as safe as possible. Nothing is completely safe, but we've accepted in our society many risks. Driving any one of these vehicles, we've accepted risks. Riding a bicycle, we've accepted risk of being on the road next to these monsters. It's something that we make a judgment and we determine, okay, I will accept this risk for this benefit.
So it's slightly higher than driving a regular car?